Shay here. So I had to run home today at lunch. It's about 12 o'clock, 11:45, and let my dog in. We have this cold front that came through today, and they keep saying it's going to get a good bit above freezing and stuff, but we got really strong winds and stuff, and she's a small dog, and she doesn't have a lot of fat on her or anything like that, and so I worry that she's going to get too cold. We haven't got her dog house built, which I'm going to make this afternoon, so I'm going to feel more comfortable. But I just wanted to make sure she's okay, let her in the house so that she can stay warm. I'll put her back out this afternoon when I get off work. She's really, really adorable. And you can hear my chickens in the background. I'm going to turn you around so you can see a little bit of what's going on here. You can see her running around right there. She seems like she's doing pretty fine. I'm just a little worried about her. But this is my little chicken setup right now. You can see that it's not ideal. We had some windstorms that come through and blew some stuff around. It's a small coop, but like I said, I have bantams, so you can see that they're pretty small little fellers. I do have 2 roosters. You can see one right here. Fritz William, and then you can hear Ash right there. He's my silky rooster. And I'm going to be changing up that. Like I said, I'm going to be changing where their running's at. And then their food here is not ideal. I'm actually going to be switching to fermenting their feed, so that container is not going to work for them. So that container right there is not going to work for them anymore, because that feed is going to be too wet and it's just going to stick in there. So maybe switching that. I'll still use that for brooding chicks and stuff. And then their water is right here. I'm actually going to be changing that out to a larger one for the summer, because we do get pretty hot here, and switching things up. They're fine. Alright. What, Mimi? What? So I'm going to go ahead and let her in the house. I'm going to go back to work. And then y'all will see me pick it up when I get out to my mom's house this afternoon. Come on, Mimi. Y'all will see it pick up. Come on. This afternoon when I get off work and I go out to my mom's house. So okay, so it's actually not very windy in here. This is our shed. So you can see we keep our hay here. We've got chick feed, we've got some cracked corn, and we've got some goat pellets in here. So I'm going to give these goats some, I'm going to give them about, well, yeah, I'm going to get the chicken feed ready first. It is going to be in the teens tonight, so that would probably be what, like negative 10 degrees Celsius ish, between 15 and 10 degrees Celsius negative. So I am going to give them some corn. And I'm going to give the goats some corn, because that will really help them with their body heat. Okay, now I'm going to step out here and I'm going to step out here and take this out to them. I left my egg bucket over on the fence. I got to go get it. Egg basket. my goat shelter. It's just made out of fence pickets. I've got some tarps on the outside for wind block. And I have one, my little buckling. The girls don't always let him eat, so I try to give him some space elsewhere. Come on, girls. Hey, Rooster Cogburn. Are you all broody? Or are you just trying to lay? Oh, dang it, I just busted that one. You can see I kind of, either the chicken broke it or I broke it. I just throw them over the fence for my dogs to eat. That's our Rhode Island Red Rooster. His name's Big Red. This is my mixed rooster. I don't know if he's a Welsomer or what, but he got in a fight and lost one of his eyes. And I call him Rooster Cogburn from John Wayne. Alright. Found my bucket. Just gonna set these down inside my bucket here. Alright. Oh. Sometimes you gotta check these coops, make sure they didn't lay in the coop. I have way too many roosters. I gotta get rid of some. Hello, my dear. All right. Come here, Hawkeye. Come on. Come on. Look. Like, he's small enough, he can still stick his head through there and eat his food. I gotta put a door over here so I can make that a kidding pen for my doe. That's this one right here. This big mama. My beautiful girl. Oh yeah. She's getting close. And I got this lovely lady right here. Hello. Hello. Is that good? Alright. So, like I said, it's not much of a wind block on this property. That wind is really, really icy coming out of that north. So, I got them taken care of. I'm going to give the goats some hay and make sure they're good and settled in for the night. And then we'll go home. It's a lot when that wind is cold. It takes the breath out of you. Set that here for right now. We do have an open field out behind our house, or this house. So we have to be really careful about mice. So we do have the metal trash cans that we use for feed. It's always easiest to feed hay when they're busy. Okay, it looks like they left him somewhere over here, so. get my eggs here, and then I'm gonna go get loaded up, and then I'm gonna go home. Look at those beautiful eggs. Look, I have an olive egg. It's so pretty. Look at that olive egg. All right, we'll see you back at the house. Okay, so we're back at home. What we're gonna do is make some taco soup, basically. So I've just got some few things here. I've got leftover black beans. I've got some cream cheese, some Rotel. I've got some taco seasoned turkey sausage. And then I think I need some chicken broth. And some chicken broth. So we're just going to brown up this turkey meat right quick. This may take a little bit to get this heated up a little bit. For the dang cast iron. Quite often I just make this in, I brown the meat up and then just make it in a crock pot, but I used my crock pot yesterday. So we're just going to do it on the stove. So as you can see, Texas is very windy. We don't necessarily get much moisture. We don't have no trees for wind blocks or anything like that. And it makes it very difficult to be able to have structures and stuff. We have to be really conscientious of our structures that we build so that they're either heavy enough or grounded so that they don't get blown away. Trying to brown this. This doesn't necessarily have to be cooked all the way because it is going to cook a little bit once we put all the other ingredients in. But I do want to get it mostly cooked and browned. Now you can just make this with like regular hamburger meat or regular ground chicken or pork if you feel like it. We don't eat pork. And then you'll just have to add your own seasonings and stuff. This makes it a little bit more convenient because I don't have to worry about seasoning it other than maybe some salt. So it makes it just a ton easier. So while that is still kind of cooking, I'm going to go ahead and add my blocker cream cheese since I didn't set it out. This will help it melt a little bit and mix better. I swear these little spatulas are the best thing that they ever invented. If you warm it up and melt your cream cheese just a little bit before you add like your chicken broth, it'll actually cream into your soup much easier and not leave those little chunks everywhere. So I'm going to let that cook like that for just a few minutes. I'm going to get my Rotel, can of Rotel, opened. This will just add a bit of kick. You can just use diced tomatoes if you want to. Oh, that smells so good. So you can see how this cream cheese is really like smooth in there and made it really, really nice, velvety texture. So you still got a few chunks of cream cheese, but those will melt down pretty quick. Just keep stirring until it's all really smooth. Okay, I am going to turn this down just a little bit, down to about medium. We do cook on a gas stove, and this is a cast iron pot, so even turning it down to medium, it's still going to cook it warmer than just regular cooking pots and pans and stuff will do. I feel like that's a really good place. I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of my chicken broth. I'm just going to add a little bit at a time and then start incorporating it. So we don't see that separation from just dumping something cooler into something that's warmer. Alright, that looks really good. Cream cheese also acts as a kind of like a thickener between that and the turkey. That fat in there will really help to thicken it up and make it a really delicious soup. Okay, that looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and add my can of Rotel. Where's those beans at? Alrighty, so we're just going to let that come back to temperature. Look how delicious this looks. You could definitely make this a little thicker and make it more like a chili if you wanted to. I'm just going to make it like this. This looks really, really good. We'll top it with some shredded cheese when we get ready to eat it, or you can use sour cream or whatever you want into it. Alright, so there we go. There's supper. I don't know what time my husband will get home. It's 4:41 right now. He probably won't be home until closer to 6, so I'm just going to put this on, lid on, and I'm going to turn this down to kind of low, and then let that just kind of gradually heat up. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me today and spending some time with me and seeing what I do pretty much on a daily basis. Again, if you like my videos and you want to see more of my goats and my chickens and my little dog, please feel free to like and subscribe down there at the bottom. And don't forget to hit that little bell icon to get notifications of when I post new videos. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.